Pursuing a dream can take you to unexpected and surprising places. Denver 7's Sean Toll has the story of a Colorado man chasing his podcast dream.
It's hard to think this and this can be the extremes of where your career takes you.
I work at the Winter Park Ski Resort as a barista on the base.
But for part-time barista and part-time podcaster Nick Castner, that's exactly the dichotomy of it.
We've now done about 35 episodes.
In doing his podcast, The Commonwealth, he thought, why not apply for an X Games press pass?
It's the sport with the most creativity. And then secondly, our goal is to take our audience to places that they may have never been before.
No podcaster had ever done their show with interviews on the side of the mountain from the X Games. And many, like Nick, didn't have the equipment. But when he got credentialed, he had to reach out to a friend for what to get. Placed an order online, and it got there
like 5 days before the X Games.
2 days on the mountain, sleeping on a friend's couch. But the people he interviewed...
There was an Australian snowboarder named Scotty James who had raised $40,000 on social media for the Australian bushfires.
Who just also happens to be one of the best snowboarders in the world. But right after he won a gold medal...
handed his gold medal and had the whole photo op, the ESPN people said, this guy for sure wants to interview you, and pointed to me. So it was just a very memorable experience and an interview I'll remember forever.
Memorable experiences to talk about in the coffee shop.
You know, athletes have a huge voice.
And, of course, on the podcast.
The long-term goal is to have this be like my full-time gig.
And maybe try to top this experience. Sean Toll, Denver 7.